All right, Donna Brazile. All right, so you've all seen the little situation happen with her and Megyn Kelly. Unethical stuff going on right now in this political session. One thing you can give Trump credit for is he destroyed the Republican Party and he exposed how corrupt Democrats are and a lot of the fuckery they be getting away with in politics. It's funny how like during this election we saw what happened with Bernie Sanders. Even though I think he bent over and took it in the ass with a couple, a little bit of a payoff. It looks like, but like during the general elections, Democrats accuse Republicans of being racist because some of the tactics they use during for voting and polling. But historically, Democrats do that to each other in the primaries. So what happened in Arizona with booths closing early, or how they want to put debates on when they know that the people who, for example, Bernie Sanders had more younger people watching than more males. So they would do it during football games or college games, stuff like that. Those are all political tactics that the left does to each other, right? This is not the first time that this happened. They do it every primaries to each other. They change the rules with the super delegates and all that other dumb stuff. So I'm saying when Republicans do that in the general election, it's racist. When Democrats do it during the primaries, it's just standard quo. But that's one thing. But that's one thing you saw too, though, is the corruption and the unethical nonsense. So Donna Brazile got exposed. She apparently got a question from somebody at TV One, aka the Boule Bird, Roland Martin. He gave her that question. I ain't spending much time on Twitter since I've had it, and I've been on it since 2013, just trolling the hell out of Roland. Like, yo, did you get her them questions? You got any more of them questions, Roland? This was just crazy. It's funny watching all these leftists on the media, on Twitter. Donna Brazile, Angela Rye, who I got a video about her, and so many others trying to defend the fuckery, like trying to just dumb down the fact that what you did was wrong and unethical. But she didn't answer the question. It was funny watching her do with the interview with the dude from Young Turks. She tried to play the whole he's sexist or he's badgering me because I'm a woman thing. Like, that's what they did to Bernie Sanders, trying to play him. And those were also mentioned in the emails that let's make him look like us. Let's make his supporters look like the white guy. I remember them doing that, like just a bunch of white men. Even Gloria Steinem took shots talking about the only reason why women are over there is because the guys over there. So she took shots at her own fan base, a bunch of leftist feminist women. But Donna Brazile, you got any more of them questions? It was the spin. One thing I give Bush's credit for too is his administration. He looked out for his Olivia Pope. He looked out for Condoleezza Rice. He didn't let her take the blame. They all went in on it together. Whereas Obama administration, he be just letting these sisters just take the fall. Like Donna taking the fall right now. I forgot the other chick. The one chief of staff, whatever her name was, the one who did the thing for Benghazi, who pretty much was like, saying it was a videotape that caused the situation to happen over there, but we know that was just dumb to say that, but she took the fall and she stepped down for that too. So these sisters is just getting wrong end of the stick at this Obama administration. They're taking a bullet for their man though. But Bush looked out for Connie though. You can't hate on that. But one of the biggest deflections right now is that this stuff shouldn't be looked at. You saw Governor Cuomo's little brother, Chris Cuomo, on CNN talking about these, WikiLeaks things are illegal to read, but you have them and you're going to read them. So why, you don't have any government clearance, so why is it okay for you to read them and go through them, but the public can't? That didn't make any sense. But they're trying to say, that's the deflection right now, is the fact that, Russia is doing whatever. They don't even know if it's Russia. We know it's Julia Assange. We don't know. I think it's in Denmark or whatever. But, they're trying to make the argument that we can't, address the evidence, so they want to deny the allegations. And it's just corny because, like, when Dallin Sterling got hacked or whatever, phone call, I'm like, yo, it is what it is, but you can't validate that because what she did was illegal. I live in New York. To do that, you go to jail. But you can't record people without them knowing. But nobody cared about that. We said we didn't like what we saw. Same thing with the Sony hack emails, Kevin Hart getting played by Sony. That racist white chick is still at Sony, by the way. She didn't get fired. So it's like, okay, yeah, but it was hacked. It was illegally obtained information. That shit is not admissible in a court of law, and we shouldn't use it either to validate it. But no liberals did that or said that. But now they want to use that argument, which is corny. It's bogus. Y'all broke the rules. Just admit it and keep moving. And that's one thing I'm beauty about this is like I hate it. Even Donna, like just watching her in debates and conversations, just this fake ass righteous indignation, like her shit don't stink, and she's not only had the job of the head of the DNC for a couple weeks because the other person who was there before her got caught cheating too. The dude, what's his name with the deep voice? I forgot his name. Whatever her name is, I had to look that up. But she had to step down because she got caught doing some unethical things, doing some shady things to Bernie Sanders in the primaries. So you have two back to back doing dirt, and it's just politics as usual. But I'm just loving, seeing Donna look like a deer in the headlights. She's getting, they making this chick take the blame for all this drama. It is what it is. It was wrong. You can't be giving questions heads up. This whole election is exposing how corrupt the media is and how biased it is. Like Roland does his fake ass. I will question Hillary. I will question anybody. I will question anybody. He doesn't do that. And Dr. Boyce Walker's kind of gave a good analogy too. He put Travis Smiley on blast, like, because he knows that's his girl and he's gonna be up in there. He's gonna get to the White House. He was shut out by Obama. Now Hillary's in there, so now according to West, he kind of came at her, so he's not gonna be on that boat either. But Travis Smiley definitely gonna get his foot in the door. He gonna be the new Michael Eric Dyson up in the White House 200-300 times, getting to write the book about Hillary, all the dumb stuff and all that. So this is a political game, but I think it's funny. Politics is a game, and we the people who get played. I think all this stuff is crazy. I love seeing this. I love seeing Donna Brazile look like a deer in the headlights because she done lied on camera, got grilled. Then she gonna play the don't be badgering me because I'm a woman. Like, get the freak out of here. And one thing too that bothered me, we also uncovered in those weekly information was that the riots and stuff and Donald Trump's rallies. And I'm like Trump has said enough dumb stuff to where you don't have to do anything like that because he put his foot in his own mouth. But I'm like, I never believed that these riots were the way they were. I always felt like that shit was just too easy. Like, I'm like, nah, that's just too easy. For the riot in Chicago, I was going to do a video about this. I'm thinking like, Chicago shut down a riot, a Trump rally, whatever. And I'm thinking like, well, damn. And that's one of the places that we found out those people were paid to do that. They were paid to go and provoke Trump's supporters to resort in violence. Which, again, Trump put his foot in his mouth by being, insidiary and saying the things he's done. So he just made it look real easy. But even though I saw that, I still was like, yeah, that can't be life. That just seems too extra. And we find out that they were paid to do that. But I'm thinking like, especially when the Chicago's joint happened, I'm like, y'all shut down a Trump rally, but in your own local city, you have a mayor who's shutting down schools left and right, and little kids is all screwed up, don't know what's going on with them. Yeah, property taxes got raised to like 12.5% or something like that. Like, it's just ridiculous. You got Netflix and chill tax. Like, y'all got black sites where Negroes just go disappear. Like, they just snatch y'all up and just disappear with y'all. Like, no due process, no Fourth Amendment. We don't know where you're at. Like, all that's popping off. Now I'll give y'all credit. Y'all did get rid of that district attorney who was complicit with your mayor in the Laquan McDonald case, where they covered up what happened with that little boy, and the mom took a payoff for $5 million to not come public and all that, and they hid the tape and all that crazy stuff. It's like all that's going on in your city, but y'all shut down a Trump rally. I think y'all needed to focus on more things in your own local level than worried about that. That just was odd to me. But now we know that situation was orchestrated. Y'all got paid to do that riot and it shut that rally down. But it is what it is. Donna Brazile, stop lying. Stop shaking your head. Stop, playing the woman card and all that. Stop acting like you're a victim. You ain't persecuted because you're a Christian. Come on now. You a liar. Lied on TV, got caught, got busted. It is what
Bob Creamer, just to get our viewers up to speed. Just let me just say, I'll give you the floor, but I just want to tell our viewers what we're talking about because they may not know who he is. Bob Creamer's the head of. 1 second, Donna. Forgive me because I just want to get the viewers up to speed who haven't been following this like you and I have.
Okay.
Bob Creamer was the head of Democracy Partners. This is one of the groups. He's now been fired. This is one of the groups that committed these acts. He's the man who was at the White House 342 times and met personally, according to the records, with President Obama in some fashion over 40 times. He's now been dismissed, but he's the one saying that there was coordination with the DNC, and this is obviously a very well-connected man. He, too, is a convicted felon, convicted for fraud. This is obviously not an honest person, and yet you were working very closely with him, the DNC.
Well, again, Bob Creamer, I went back to the DNC the other day when this came up after we learned that we had a trespass, a convicted criminal sneaking around our office posing as an intern, and I asked for the records of Mobilize to be produced. Now, this was Bob a contract with Mobilize, his group, was signed in June to help us with building rallies across the country, meaning Democratic rallies. So what Mr. Trump was referring to, and I'm sure you'll see the results. That was something that happened months ago, and I have no evidence and no knowledge of that. Mr. Creamer stepped aside because he did not want to be the kind of distraction that he is even at this point. Here, I just witnessed the third debate. I went to all three debates. I thought Hillary did a fantastic job. I thought she was not only on the mark in terms of the substance and talking about real solutions for the middle class, but Donald Trump had an opportunity tonight to tell the American people that he would not allow any foreign government to undermine our democratic process. And rather than take that position, Donald Trump basically said, in a democracy where the voters should decide, he alone will make the decision whether or not he will accept the results. It's the citizens who, it's the citizens. It's the citizens. I feel very strong.
All right, so real quick, in the video I said that somebody got fired before Donna Brazile took over. That was Debbie Wasserman Schultz. She got caught cheating with the whole Bernie Sanders thing, and she got the boot. And then Donna Brazile, who used to work for the Democratic Party, then she got hired at CNN. Then she's now back in Deborah Wasserman Schultz's position. She just got caught cheating. And the chick that got played by the Obama administration took the blame in the fall out of the Benghazi situation was Susan Rice, who took the information from Obama's administration and Hillary, saying the reason why those people got killed in the embassy was because of a damn videotape.